What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters: Grim X Law 22, Drakota 185, Joseku, Philip Caudill, Salosi, Mighty Snake, Brian, Imka, Njoku, John Doe, Terry, Serena Avalar, and Astro CP. Thank you very much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to check the link out below in the description to find out more. Thanks again. Hello there, children.
Are you afraid of the dark?
That's a question that was asked a lot when I was a kid, and of course there was a TV series on that asked that question and told pretty scary stories. There were some on there, dude, that ooh. I remember
I'm not scared of the dark until it's at a campfire and we keep talking about bears.
Bears.
Keep talking about bears at the campsite long enough, you'll start to see bears and hear bears.
Yeah.
It's not
zombie chainsaw bears.
Now, see, that I won't believe, but like
I know,
bear,
I'm just being an asshole.
I'm a firm believer that bears, you know, cute, cuddly, look friendly.
No, they're not.
They
Does adding a
can't be
chainsaw
trusted.
to a bear even increase its scariness at all? Because it doesn't really need it.
Well,
yeah,
no, it doesn't really.
It doesn't.
Well, especially if you run
Just
into like
makes
a
it more
mega,
metal.
like a mega Kodiak bear, like a 9.5 foot tall monster.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, some bears, like a black bear, that's like a Volkswagen, or not. It's like a Volkswagen Beetle in fur coming at you, versus a Kodiak. That's like an SUV with fur coming at you.
Like a grizzly
And-
bear.
Of course, we don't live that far up north.
the lowland
so
grizzlies.
luckily, we don't live that far up north. So.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
but
we
there
don't-
are black bears around here. And my dad,
Yeah.
actually, scary story about a bear. My dad was actually in his, he works on the railroad. And he was in, I think it was Pennsylvania at the time. And he was up there and he was like running rail in and having the, he had a spike, he was in a spiker, which runs down the rail and just hammers in spikes for you and everything. But anyway, he's in that thing, and then he looks over and he sees this black bear just like walk right up to his thing and start like press its paws up against the thing and just starts like pushing against the door trying to get it. Thankfully, the glass was like super thick and it was like solid steel, so the thing wasn't getting in there unless my dad opened the door. Yeah. So anyway, my dad actually got on the radio and was just like, fellas, got a bit of a problem down here. And they're like, what's the problem, Hamilton? You run out. It's like, what's the problem, Hamilton? You run out of water? No, sir. There's a black bear bearing down on me. It's outside my door. And then all of a sudden they're like, could you care to repeat that, Hamilton? I'm like, there is a black bear on the outside of my door bearing down on me, and I want y'all to come up here and help me get rid of it.
Now, was this in night time?
No, this was during daytime.
Now, if this was dark when that happened, I'd be about to shit my pants, because as soon as that bear leaves your sight and you don't know where it's at, that's when it gets scary, because you don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
In the daytime, it's one thing. I can at least see where I'm going, but
nighttime, yeah, that thing, and don't try and outrun a bear.
Yeah, you can.
Dude, those things chase down caribou.
Yeah, best thing they say you can try to do is try to scare them away, make a lot of noise, and wave your hands around.
Have your hands above your head, make yourself look as big as possible.
If you're going somewhere you know there are bears, bring bear mace.
Yeah, I've actually never seen.
Pull a
bear
Dog
mace
the Bounty
before,
Hunter. Pull a Dog the Bounty Hunter. Just bear mace that guy.
The problem is, like, local bears, people feed them all the time, and that's not a good idea.
No, it
gets
isn't.
Them come at social, and you don't want bears social because they can't be trusted.
Nope.
Yeah.
Anyways, are you scared of the dark?
Are you afraid of the dark? Let's find out. Nickelodeon just released a new trailer for Are You Afraid of the Dark, the revival, and let's see what happens. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Do you like scary stories?
Let's see if the new girl's got the right stuff.
Rachel, we're all afraid of something. What are you afraid of?
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Carnival of Doom.
The carnival is coming to town this weekend.
This is the same carnival from my story.
That's my haunt my dreams forever.
So they go on that route with it.
You had a dream about a creepy carnival, and now the carnival is real. much time. Do you have a plan? Let's do this.
Seriously, you're gonna throw up.
I'm fine.
You sure about that?
I don't know.
I'm going to end this. Look, if the story is too scary, I can always tone it down for you.
Now,
I'm
is that a
interested.
show or
A limited series. They're saying, from what it looks like, a lot of people are saying it's a limited series. Which, that one kid from It is in it. I forget his name. The one who played played Ben. Fat kid. From the new It.
I can't remember. I can't
The new
remember
It.
his name
Yeah, I
either.
know the character. I don't know the actor.
Yeah. Okay.
There's another one
Let's
from
see.
Stranger Things.
It 2017 film. He was played by. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Jeremy Ray Taylor, and he is from Bluff City. So
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that.
yeah, he's from Bluff
wow.
City, Tennessee, and he is in this. He plays. Wait, it's not listed on here. It's weird. Oh well. Well, I think that was him. I mean, I think that was him driving
to
the
me,
car.
that looked like a better Goosebumps. I mean,
Well,
in my opinion, it just looked like.
The comparisons
Goosebumps,
between
I don't know.
Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark is never going to die because
Yeah.
JonTron actually did 2 videos, or did 4 videos actually, 2 on Goosebumps and 2 on Are You Afraid of the Dark. And
Okay.
I can say this, I definitely have more vivid memories of scary stuff from Are You Afraid of the Dark than I do from Goosebumps.
Yeah, I was never much into Goosebumps. We had to read them in elementary school and stuff, but
Well-
never much got into them, and then I didn't much care for the show. But
Well,
that
I
looks
read
like
them all
a
the
better
time as a
version.
kid.
Yeah.
Loved those.
And you know, we actually looked up R.L. Stein's wealth. How much money he made off the Goosebumps
fuck.
franchise.
I'm,
How much do you think?
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say tons, but I don't know.
Over $200 million. He is rich. Very rich. Stupid rich. Stinking rich. And honestly, that's all right. I mean, the man did good work for what he had, and he made children's horror books and made bank off of them. I'm not going to be angry about that. But I will say this. I do remember the Night Shift alone is, to me, one of the scariest Are You Afraid of the Dark stories, because there's a character in it that, saying this stuff on kids' TV, he had this girl, he had her he was choking her, and he held her out over the edge of a hospital, and he said, "I'll drop you to the bottom and lick up what remains." And I'm just like, Jesus, man. And then he's like, "No, the old-fashioned way." And as soon as he goes to bite her, that's when they light this guy's coffin on the vampire's coffin on fire in the furnace in the basement, and he starts being set on fire, and his head goes on fire, and he's got fire coming out all over him, and then he jumps off the edge of the building, and you see the flaming carcass falling to the ground, and then just into dust. It's I'm like, oh, that's so good. As a kid's show, that's probably the best episode. To me, it's the best. That one and the pool monster as well. The one with the
The pool monster was fucking terrifying.
yeah. It looked like a It looked like a zombie that got partially melted by acid and got crossed over with.
It looks a whole lot like the Chaturga zombies from Eternal Darkness.
Yeah.
Because the red zombies in that looked a lot like that, dude.
Yeah, it had the little face mask thing, and oh gosh, it was terrifying. But yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Official trailer. Don't know what to make of this, but hey, if I have a chance to watch it, I'll give it a watch because I liked this. I liked the look of this.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we'll have to see when it comes out. But until next time, everybody, I think that's going to do it. So if you are interested in seeing Are You Afraid of the Dark, let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and of course, leave a like on the video. It helps us out a whole lot. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
I'm Jacob.
And we will see you in the next one. Peace out.